quickly then to the start on the second race of the weekend. Away we go. Pete Belzy makes a start on the right hand side, but a really good start for Tim Probert there, and the number 14 car who jumps the row in front of him as the field make their way down to Redgate there for the first time of asking this 13 minutes plus 1 lap race. And it is Jake Oliveira that leads. In second is John Hughes. In third is Paul Smith, the person that won the championship in this race, so we'll have to keep an eye on his progress, especially as his main rival Sam Oliveira's had to start from the pit lane after a problem on the formation lap. So down to the old hairpin they go. Oliveira gets away, that's Jake. Second Hughes, he's under pressure, and the championship leader Paul Smith, who's got a good run up the hill towards McLean's. Can he find a way through, we wonder. He's going to have to go to the outside. Is he also going to dart to the inside in the last minute? But it did look like John Hughes was defending that line. John Hughes there with a very good start from the outside of the second row, and he's staying there in second position. That quintet of cars all together turn their way around the right-hander at Coppice Corner for the first time of asking here around this Donington Park National Circuit. We can ride back and forward with Malaudi then as we head down. And he's up in the inside here. Ian Jordan now looks things in front of us, so we head through the chicane. Jordan staying in front. We head onto the front straight, then back towards Redgate we go. See dark clouds overhead. Had a little bit of rain before the lunch break, nothing too dramatic though. Paul Smith's gone ahead of John Hughes. That's the change of second. There is Hughes in that number 3 car, the Scarab. So through the trainer curve we go then. Down to the old hairpin. Oliveira Smith. Now Ben Anderson in the GAC, putting the pressure on now. Ben Anderson, the ex-Martin Galpin car, having a go now. All over the back of John Hughes, heading up towards McLean, the right-hander. Look like Anderson there, trying to come up on the inside, because they go off view here, but Hughes stays in front, and the battle on behind as well. Ian Buxton is there. In the race, I said the 14 car. Who made it? Sorry, yes, that was Graham Garch, wasn't it? In the WV, I think he's around the few drivers as well. Back forward on the Audi then. He's chasing after we believe Pete Belzy, who runs out wide, Malaudi runs out even wider. Seems to be all okay, but the side by side for the lead, because Paul Smith goes in front of Jake Oliveira. So we have a new race lead in the 5 car. He's heading towards the championship. It's Paul Smith in second place, Jake Oliveira, then he's going to fight him all the way. Third is Anderson, then we've got this huge car battle before Pete Belzy going side by side down the craters with Daniel Pitchford on the inside, Belzy on the outside. Who's going to appear out of the corner first? It's Daniel Pitchford for then, as they head now underneath Starkey's Bridge, and they've got Graham Garn just behind them, and then it is our onboard car Ben Malaudi then. As they head up the hill through the right-hander of McLean's, appearing out the corner. Oliveira still attacking the race leader Paul Smith as they head up towards Coppice. Without a car length, if that, between the 2 cars. Ben Anderson a bit lonely at the moment in third. We ride on board the second of our cameras. We rode aboard as described in the first race. The car of Robert Talbot. He heads up towards the flanks, and up on the right inside there goes Steve Bailey, but then he runs out wide. Calvo dives back past him on the exit corner. They now head up towards Coppice. Bailey's fallen back behind him. Coppice, the back straight once again. Paul Smith leads. Oliveira, third is Anderson. Buxton in 4th, 5th is Hughes, 6th is Farmer, the 2011 champion. Looks like he'll be giving the crown Paul Smith at the end of this one. So they chase down into the outside. Belzy still attacking Pitchford, gone there as well, and Malaudi at the back of them quartet of cars. Front, Farmer really having a go at Hughes, but can't do it as of yet. You see when the exit explains what the situation is there. Bucks is getting away. Farmer has a good run now on John Hughes. Can he do anything up into Coppice? It looks like Hughes is... Yes, he stays in front then in the 5th position. continues to stick made it back in front of Calburn. Calburn does something inside of his face, can't do anything about it there. Then around the outside we go Gav Evans, and there's contact between the two cars. They both spin off as well. There's Jeremy Crook, and there's contact on the grass between him and Calburn. Disaster at McLean's end. Cars spinning off everywhere. That's a disappointment, that is. Hopefully many of these cars can get back going. That's the one that won't. Was that Jeremy Crook's car? Yes, he's out of it. Peter Kennelly's already retired from the race. That leaves 22 cars battling on circuit, and there's the front three all together now because Ben Anderson's closed in Smith and Oliveira. The two of them battling away. It's allowed Ben Anderson to close them in. Into the old hairpin they go though. Smith, Oliveira, Anderson, all absolutely together. Not one seems to have a better run out the old hairpin than another. Ian Buxton's trying to go after them. I wonder if he could make it a quartet of cars on the next lap or two. So they now turn away through McLean's. Power on, down to course Coppeth. Anderson trying not to lose contact with the top two. Now he's closed them up. Back aboard of Ben Malaudi then. Clouds still looking very ominous up ahead. Let's hope we don't get any rain in this one. I think the only wet race we had, two wet races we had this year at Brands House. Now John Hughes somewhere's obviously had an off or something as the car goes up the front next Belgium. This Hughes has just passed Malaudi, so something happened to John Hughes somewhere around the lap last time by. You can see Belgium gets definitely slow because Hughes is going past him. Malaudi attacking as well around the outside into Redgate corner, but Belgium has that one covered. Top three have had a little bit of a sword out. Jake Oliveira now leads the way in second. It's Paul Smith and third, Ben Anderson. Up towards the Flames they go then. The three of them absolutely together. Buxton in fourth. Now Daniel Pitchford attacking Martin Farmer up in towards McLean's there. Great drives these two races have been from Daniel Pitchford in that number 35 AHS Leastone. You can see right behind Farmer, right in the wheel tracks. Into Coppeth with Ben Malaudi, and he has that battle between John Hughes and Peter Belsey. In front of him, Pete Belsey in the X. Jet Clark Spider, ex-champion car, and now he looks up on the inside of John Hughes, onto the brakes, into the chicane, and it's very tight between the two cars. John Hughes saw him come at the last minute there, so that's allowed Ben Malaudi to have a real good run now up the straight towards Redgate, but Hughes just staying with him. Side by side they will be there. They turn through the first corner here at Donington Park. That means Hughes on that inside line will have it. Ben Malaudi gets the car really started through the corner. John Hughes runs out of road, all four wheels over the white line there. Status quo as they head now through Hollywood and onto the Craner curves of a pretty famous part here at Donington Park. And Hughes really carrying the speed well through the corner there. Then through old hairpin there. Ben Malaudi trying to come back at him, runs out slightly wide. That's allowed Hughes a better run through Starkey's Bridge and up towards McLean's. He's trying to get back onto the back of Peter Belsey at the moment. Through McLean's we go now then, right-hander, heading off towards Coppeth. Belsey definitely been closed in by Hughes. Hughes went running in that second position on that one, and Hughes runs out very wide through Coppeth. The car went really sideways, and that's allowed Malaudi through then, so he gains a position. We head now down towards the chicane, soon to be yet another lap of this Donington Park circuit, heading towards the last few laps of this race now, so the positions starting to be sorted out. And Buxton has gone up to third, Anderson's gone up to second, and it's Jake Oliveira losing out. He's down to fourth, he's trying to attack Ian Buxton once again. Through Hollywood they will run side by side, that means the outside line for Oliveira, but he can't do it, he backs out of it early on. Up towards McLean, Robert Calvert just been lapped there by Paul Smith, the race leader. Oliveira really trying to get back at Buxton. Now look like he had the inside line there for McLean, so that should give him the position, and it has. So Jake Oliveira back into the top three, back into a podium position. Did turn through the right turn to the plains. Now replay here on board with Calvert. What are we doing? We're looking at the car in front, we believe. Yes, look. The exhaust there, I think it is, coming off. Couldn't quite work out who the car was, but leader's back with us. And Martin Farmer and Daniel Pickford still having a great scrap. The AHS Lee Stone or Pickford right behind the one Farmer gap. Starkey's bridge then. They're chasing after Ian Buxton. They're 4th, 5th and 6th and they're almost together. They turn now through McLean. Paul Smith exits the corner well ahead of the rest. Ben Anderson starting to come under pressure from Jake Oliveira once again. It does look like now that Paul Smith in the number 5 car is going to be the champion of 2012. The 70 Motor Club Formula Vee champion before they head to Monterey Park in about 6 weeks' time. So he will be crowned the champion. Also, unless he gets a disqualification at Monterey Park, he will be planning not to do that. In towards the chicane, a massive moment there for Pete Belzy. Hugely sideways, he managed to hold it all together though, as Jake Oliveira's gone back in front of Ben Anderson, so he's up to second, number 24 Oliveira. So that's a mistake which put him down to 4th, but either way he's back into the position. Through the train as they go now then, 4th, 5th and 6th all together. Now is that Farmer at the front of it? Yes, it is. Farmer's got ahead of Buxton. Buxton trying to fight back. Meanwhile the battle of a second continues underneath Starkey's bridge. On this penultimate lap of the race it is now, and you can see Farmer trying to pull away now from in front of the road, side almost between Anderson and Oliveira. Not sure where to look because the battle's going right to the end of this Formula Vee race. You can see Anderson really attacking back at Oliveira. He's going up on the inside into Coppis. Couldn't get it done though, so they're jumping right down to there. Oliveira staying in front of Anderson. What about the battle for 4th? It is Farmer, Buxton and Pitchford. And inside, that's Sam Oliveira goes in front of Ben Malaudi. So Sam Oliveira making his way back up. So he's got himself into the top 10 now. He Belzy is his next move to make. Malaudi got into the brakes there into Coppis. Oliveira carries his speed through. Almost put a wheel onto the grass there. That wouldn't have been too clever, but just on the right line, not hitting the grass. Good run out the corner. Get the slips here of Pete Belzy and goes in front of him. Heading down to the chicane, does he? They're still side by side, but it's the inside line for Oliveira. Later on the brakes. He goes in front, but here's the champion of 2012 heading towards it now. 1 lap to go for Paul Smith. Second is Jake Oliveira. It's side by side for 4th. Logan Buxton just come around the outside of Martin Farmer. He's trying to fight back. The cars are going to run side by side down the Crater curves. Who's going to have it? It's on the inside line for Farmer. Is that Buxton? Buxton at the inside line, he goes in front then, and pulls away immediately from Farmer, but now Daniel Pitchford's trying to come past him as well. The 4th, 5th and 6th is going to race right to the end of this final lap. There's a small gap now from Buxton, but Farmer trying to be late on the brakes into McLean to try and claw back that time. Pitchford still attached to his gearbox as they head up towards Coppis. You can see now Farmer starting to close back in on Buxton as they head for Coppis for the final time. And the win and the championship went to Paul Smith by 3.5 seconds. That race to Jake Oliveira. 3rd was Martin Farmer because Ben Anderson was disqualified and Farmer got ahead of Buxton on that last lap. And Daniel Pitchford finished 5th with Graham Gant in 6th.